Don't mind if I do.
Oh,
Hmm?
the new Xbox, right?
No, I do not. I have Hmm?
You have the one
I have
before.
I have the Xbox One.
So I was gonna say, are you gonna play that, shit, what's it called? It came out. Starfield? I think it's called?
I have no idea. I don't.
Because, like, from what I've seen, the Xbox fanboys are hyping and saying it's the, exclusive to kill all exclusives. You know how, like, the Xbox has shit compared
Yeah.
to the PS5? But says, you know, the Xbox combined company. Because, like, Starfield, I think it's made by, the people that make Skyrim and shit.
Ah. Bethesda.
Yeah, yeah. But it looks boring. Doesn't look that exciting.
Yeah, I may have seen it. I just don't recognize it by name. Xbox has nothing for me, unfortunately. And I've always been a bigger Sony person.
The only time we ever were big on the Xbox was back on the 360.
360 days. Well, that's because the PS3 was $600 at that time. And Dead Rising 1 was the big proprietor of that too. Two reasons why. If it wasn't for Dead Rising 1, I probably, and PS3's price point, I probably would not have gotten the 360. And well, you also asked me to get Left 4 Dead.
That's what I was gonna say. But how was the fan playing Left 4 Dead?
Left 4 Dead, Borderlands.
Oh, there's a game you can play on the PS5. I downloaded it last night. I was trying to play it a little bit before the controller started getting too wonky.
Yeah.
World War Z.
Yeah.
It's we don't have to buy it. It's free in the catalog of the Premiere thing.
Oh,
It's
nice.
like you can download either the regular one or the new one. World War Z Aftermath. World War Z Aftermath has like all the new DLCs and the base game maps.
Oh, nice.
And it's kind of like, you know, Left 4 Dead, where you get from point A to point B and just keep moving on. And you go on your characters, you face the character you like, like pretty much each like map has certain characters you can pick from, like 4 for each map. Then you can pick a class for the character. Anytime you get through a section, your class levels up and the weapons you use levels up, and you unlock perks for the weapons.
Oh, nice.
Then you unlock perks for your job class that you can buy. Like every time you beat a section, it gives you like golden coins you can use to like increase the level of your weapon or buy perks in your class. Because like, you know, it's based on the movie World War Z. You remember how like World War Z you had like those crazy ass wards, the zombies that come at you running?
Yeah.
It has that, but you could easily mow them down with your weapon. That's fun. And the handle similar, it's kind of like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
for sure, it's a lot better than Texas Blood.
I can imagine.
And also that, I have not played it, but you also tried doing Killing Floor.
Killing Floor is fun. Yeah, that was fun.
I have yet to play those, and I think I get the second one for free at the catalog.
Nice. Yeah, Killing Floor was fun for an hour or so.
In fact, it's probably just later, shut off your brain and kill endless hordes of zombies.
Yep, basically.
So be it. Enough.
Ow. Fucking Rama, quit throwing bolts at me. Also, why aren't you a summon in this game, Rama? Why aren't you a summon in a lot of them? I kind of forget Rama exists. Because he's not even in every damn game. It's kind of...
I remember seeing Rama was in the original 7, the summon.
Yep. He's also in 9, but he's not in 10, he's not in 8.
I just remember it was like, what, like an old man that comes out of a mountain shoots lightning?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. He's usually depicted as an old man that just shoots a bolt of lightning down, yeah. 7s, you find him in the forest randomly. 9, you find him in a forest and you do like a story minigame with him to earn him with Garnet. Shortly after Garnet loses all her summons. 8 doesn't have him, which I thought 8 did, but they don't. They have Quetzalcoatl. The weird worm electric thing, the first summon you, or the second or third summon you get in 8.
Huh.
I don't know why. I prefer Rama. Rama's a really good character. I don't know. 10 doesn't have him either. 10 has Ixion, the weird electric reindeer horse thing.
One thing for sure though, fucking like, whenever we do Monster Hunter, it's gonna be fun taking on the behemoth.
Oh, ugh. I need to pay that bastard back for all the pain he's done. He is fun.
I have yet to officially beat him in the game.
I've
When I found out that his armor set didn't really go for what I was going for, I tried fighting him a couple of times, but he kept kicking my ass.
Yeah, I've only beaten his weakest fight. Like the very first time they brought him out. And I know they have a tempered version of him and then another version of him. They have like several versions of fights with him, and I beat one of them. With a party, and I think Zero was one of them. He takes a while, man. Ugh. And if you don't know how to dodge his meteor, it's over.
Yeah, that's what screwed me over, because I tried to solo him.
Because he broke the meteor you're supposed to dodge or block behind, didn't he?
Yeah,
I hate
or
him.
I tried escaping to the,
Then yes.
But I think like after a certain update, they changed that, and I was like, huh.
Yeah. Every time he summons Epicleptic Meteor, he always destroys the meteor beforehand, and I'm like, motherfucker, it's not my fault I'm trying to run away, and you're half my size, and you're like 50 foot long, and... Nah.
It doesn't fucking help that they do that fucking thing where like...
Whoa! Whoa! That was a close one.
Stop kidding around.
Yes, ma'am. What's wrong?
You're giving me the creeps. Hey, whoa!
I want to go home. I hate lightning. I hate thunder. Let's go rest over there. Please.
This storm never stops. Better to cross quickly.
I know, but just for a little while.
Well, what now?
Pretty please.
Yes.
Just a few minutes.
Yes. I gotta play that again.
Underrated game.
I gotta play that again to see if that game is good.
Let's rest, please.
I know I had fun with it back then. I don't know if it's good now.
Yeah, it was fun. I just remember
to
bitching that they kept
die.
the whole 1, 2, 3.
You're
1,
mean.
2, 3.
Cruel. Your moms would
Yeah.
be ashamed of you.
Oh yeah.
So once you get the hang of it, it's like the game is pretty simple.
I like that they try to bring back
A little
classic PSO.
Do you have a room available?
I would love to see PSO get a modern remake
Lady
though.
Summoner. Yes,
Oh, that would
just
be
over
awesome.
that way.
Like if they
Thank
gave like
you.
the Final Fantasy treatment and remade like the first 3.
Yuna?
Oh yeah, the classics. 4. There's 4 of
It's
them.
not
But
like
the first 3 I think are the more. I don't know how 4 is. I haven't beaten it, but the first Fantasy Star are good.
Didn't like the Fantasy Star Collection and the JDA have only the first 3?
First 2 or 3, yeah. The
I
4.
remember like wasn't like the second one like sci-fi and like the third one medieval?
Something like yes. 1 and 2 are very sci-fi. 2 became much more sci-fi because it had more planets to go to. 3 became a bit of sci-fi with a bit of that, and it also had lineages where after a certain time passed, your one character is gone and they have a kid, and you take over their lineage. So you're playing as multiple different lineages in 3. It's felt very different, but it's actually good. And then 4 is even more different. But I enjoyed it. I love what they did with the Switch version for 1, because they added a mini-map, making the dungeons easy to get through. So I hated...
I wouldn't know. I haven't played the Switch version.
Well, in the original Phantasy Star, the dungeons, it was a first-person view with one colored wall. And there's hidden walls that you won't know they're there unless you're right in front of it. There's a mini-map that has squares and tiles, so whenever you move, it tells you where you were. So it helps you, and it also shows, like, hidden walls or items, so it helps you unlock, it helps you collect everything without getting lost.
And also, like, Brett, after you get me the controller, can you help me get the DLCs for Pokemon? I can
Sure.
help with that one.
Sure.
Like, right now, I have like I think $9 on my account.
Okay.
I'm doing the I'm trying to get the coins off the new games off the library.
Yeah.
Because if anything, if you're cool with this, I want to at least try to get the one for the which one did I start out with first? The Scarlet one, and then the Violet one afterwards.
Yeah. That's
I
fine.
think it'll be too expensive to get them both at once. Cause like, how much are they?
Probably 30. Beings known as Cactuars roamed the Jose continent freely. They ran rampant, ravaging fields and tormenting travelers. The Lord Gandalf appeared as a man later to become a high summoner. He scoured the continent for the Cactuars and drove them to these plains. Once he gathered the Cactuars together, Lord Gandalf linked the sign of square, whereupon the Cactuars turned to smoke and were absorbed by stone. The Cactuars were thus sealed into stone, fated to face lightning day and night. Till someone again links the square sign and releases the seal, they shall suffer. That and thus.
Yeah, Brett, they're both $34.99.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's what I was expecting. Thus did Lord Gandalf, not Gandalf, bring relief. The guy is in a light. I'm reading this in the Thunder Plains too. They don't help.
Oh, bro, you know what Brett says Final Fantasy? You shall not grind.
Yeah. Exactly, and relieve people of their spirit. He believed that the only battle with sin was the only one part of a summoner's greater mission. Alright, we just opened up the stupid Cactuar side quest. That's what those glowing stones were.
I wonder what's wrong with Yuna.
Sorry for not really explaining that to anyone watching. Nor have I been really reading much, because I've been talking.
My bad.
Nah, that's not your fault.
What? Whoa! Oi!
Yes?
Ow! Oh. Well, it's nothing really. I just, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come in. Hey, wasn't that Jisco Guado guy?
The sphere is his will. It says, take care of my son.
Huh. His son, Seymour? Well, I know one way to take care of him.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
What do you think you're up to?
Yuna was acting funny.
Yeah. She'll tell us when she's ready, so hold your chocobos till then. Yeah.
All right.
I was playing heavily too when we were before my last break. And I got to some snow boss and he's kicking my ass. The one thing I don't really like about the game is that you don't choose your level or your stats to level. You just level and it levels up your stats depending on your what your choice is. Like blood code can determine certain stats, but depending on your class, you level up and it gives you all your stats upon leveling up immediately. You don't. It's not like Dark Souls where it's like I want strength. No, I want health. No. You choose a class, and that gives you your set growth, and then you can change that somewhat through, like, a blood code, which is, like, armor.
I remember focusing on strength and defense.
Yeah.
And I was using the big-ass sword as my main weapon.
Yeah. I really like the little code, the blood codes is what they're called. They're, like, things that you equip to yourself. They change up your stats, and they give you kind of a mini class, but you can get ability. Each one comes with set abilities. So you can have, like, there's ones that give you, like, buffs. Like, you can put buffs on your weapon. There's ones that boost your strength output for a certain time frame. There's ones that boost your strength upon the first hit if you don't take damage. So the longer you're hitting enemies without taking damage, you're doing more damage, or you can be buffed. And I like that you can combine these buffs. It's really cool. I love that. It's kind of like a job system. I like job systems.
Elevate, even though it's Dark Souls style, but it's unique for trying to do its own thing with
If
it.
it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Riku.
Oh, very. And it's slower, though. That's hard for me to get used to.
It's not stopping.
It's rolling and iframing and all that is hard for me to get used to. Because there's a lot of times where it's like, I dodged that, and I didn't.
Fine. Stay here.
Like, you think Dark Souls' iframes can be annoying. I'm so not used to Code Veins. It's a little slower. Combat-wise.
Nick,
You
it's
didn't have to
I'm
say it
hoping
like
the
that, you
rumors
know.
are true, and we get a...
You could be more comforting or something. You know, try to cheer me up. You just don't get me at all, do you? Hey, are you listening? I'm not scared. I'm not scared, you hear?
fucking, like, you know, I got the game, it's, you know, it's fun. It's an improvement over Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
It's, like, gameplay-wise. Story-wise, it's kind of shit compared to the second one. The second one, it was a masterpiece when it came to a story with Hampton Jack and shit. You know, they kind of, like, milked it.
Yeah.
But, fucking, like, the story for, like, 3, it was kind of like so-and-so. Especially having the villains being, like, typical, like, dreamers and shit.
Yeah.
With the whole like, follow, and base shit. But like, a lot of people were hating it from the very beginning, but now the very same people that were hating it are giving it a second run through and are changing their opinions about, you know what, this game's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's like, half the time, I was like, people, you play Borderlands not for the story. We play it for the loot, and the fun,
and the gameplay, yeah.
and Moxie.
I mean, I like Final Fantasy to a degree for some story, but a lot of it, I play for the gameplay. That makes it so much better. Takes away a lot of the bullshit, especially if you're playing a game with a bad story.
Hold up, Mom's calling.
I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody enjoys the conversation. Sorry for the gameplay and dialogue suffering. I love you guys. You guys are all amazing. Sorry for getting my... And sorry for getting my ass kicked here. So, I am gonna have to go back and eventually unseal these cactuars, but they're gonna most likely kick my ass if I encounter them, because 1,000, 10,000 needles. Yes?
I will be right back. The mama is cooking. and we haven't been in the stream, so I'm gonna quickly go to the cigarette store and get some RC and some toilet paper.
All right.
So I'll be back. I'll stay in the chat.
Pulling out all the stops.
And I shouldn't take too long.
All right.
Alright, be right back. And what are you doing exactly right now in 10? Are you dodging lightning, or are you just like grinding?
I'm walking through the Thunder Plains for the first time. I'm not doing any of the lightning shit yet. That was horrible. That was a horrible. Why am I so bad at Walker's reels?
Alright, well, I'll be right back.
All right. I just don't get some of the magic spells in his reels don't have, like, there's some that have like 2. Some are like rarer to do. I don't like that. That's why I'm bad at it. I don't know if Blizzard's one of them, but definitely. Ugh. Alright. I'm just glad I'm not getting my fucking nuts kicked in any longer. Ah, rude. Yeah, your magic increased. That's not good. You need to go. Oh, no. No. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, you don't. You are dying. Today. God bless America, I hate you. Alright, fine. Get out of here. You are not killing me today. Let's try something. Magic break. Wow. Useless, but if he ever survives that, at least now he won't murder me, but he's dead. I need to grind. Oh, poop. Yeah, I need to kill these guys in one hit. It's bad. It's bad. I don't like being confused. You're dead. Out of here, Thunder. You, Water. I wish I can murder these guys in one hit. That'd be fucking great. Oh, I murdered him in one hit. All right. Okay then. Nope. Nope. Bum. Ability? Yuna. Dick? Ooh, a 10 potion. Oh yeah. Power break. I don't have armor break. Shit. Well, we could power break him at least. Let's get rid of one of them. Yeah, I could have just used her to hit the other one and use Waka to kill him, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, yes, thank you, Waka. Alright. What are you weak to? Well, electricity does half. Okay. I mean, that makes sense, considering where I'm at. Power break! And dark attack. Bonk. Yeah, I don't have armor break, fortunately. There, he's dark, I think.
Enough.
Dead. That's why I got piercing, bitch! Time to walk on this side because I didn't go down that side, so we're gonna come back here and we're gonna do some of the stones to activate them. Now that that quest line's done active. But basically what happens is that's how you get the Fiend Arena stuff and whatever. I forget what they give you, but you have to defeat Cactuars and whatnot. And it's been a... I don't remember what it does for you. I forget. I'm not the person that's good for guides, but I do like trying to help best I can. At least in explaining, not so much like, hey, go here, go do this, go do that. Unless I really know a game. And the last time I did that, Dead Rising 1, I failed when I was live on certain parts and missed shit and gave up, and also I had to redo it. I should probably do a better Dead Rising 1 playthrough where I show everything and try to get everything. Ow! Very bad. Yeah! Mega potion my ass. Right now! Alright. Thunder! 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 Thundercats! Hup! Praise M'Bassa. Right? Ah! Praise M'Bassa. Yeah, get put. Damn it. I'm glad I'm somewhat killing these in one hit. Because I don't want to be dealing with them longer than I have to. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. I've been drinking 20 fluid ounce of Red Bull. I got another one too. So. I don't know, I really gotta stop drinking sugar. Caffeine and sugars make me burpy as hell. So yeah, this is why doing the lightning dodge and the Cactuar and stuff is more advisable when you have no encounter on. Mother fuck you. Ow.
Focus.
Dick. Get out of here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. That needs to change.
Booyah!
Oh. There's one. So it's two. Here we are. I mean, I don't know if I can or not. Could try. Goodbye, Titus. They're immune. Ah, run away. Run away! Oh. That's all the damage I do? Oh, god damn it. Can I steal you?
Needles! I hate needles!
I got a chocobo feather. Oh, fuck. I mean, I expect I'm not going to be able to handle them right now. I don't have the accuracy or the luck right now to hit them. And also, they do 1,000 needle damage. That's going to start nearly killing me in one hit for every enemy I deal with. But we have released some of them now. Hi! Hey, don't mind me, I'll take chocobo feathers. Bonk.
Farewell.
Haha! Too bad I don't have a capture weapon. That's one. At least. I'm gonna save. Yeah. Just because I haven't yet. Just a lot just happened. I don't want to lose that by fucking thinking I'm gonna be okay. Because the moment I say I'm alright, I'm gonna sit there and die.
Mend us.
Enough.
God damn it, Waka! Slayer. That's getting them overdrive forms early. They can. I just need to run away a ton, but for one of them. Ah! Ouch. My face. Boom. Ba 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 ba. Dun, dun, dun.
Yuna, focus.
Bye, Yuna. Really not sure if it's even worth. Oh, why aren't you moving? 8? Oh, God. That's some damage. Alright, they're immune. Whee! I mean, I would like to defeat it before it leaves, but that's not happening. Didn't think so. Not yet. Anyway, I gotta get a lot stronger and I'll have a lot more speed and accuracy. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo. They can only kill one of us. Exactly. Oh my god. Sorry. I just can't win my position. Can't really read my commands either over here. Like, I knew I was blocking that, but I didn't think it was that bad there. Bonk. Bonk. I wish she could kill this thing in one hit. She needs to boost that damage, man. Take it. Ah, no, stop.
return to us.
And I'm so used to life doing, like, no heals in some of the other Final Fantasies. To the point where Phoenix Down did more. Well... Took a nice hit there, Lulu. Let's return that, shall we? Shall we? Oof. Aye. Hello. It's all good.
That was a bloody freight train. So what I missed?
Me just fighting and talking to myself and unlocking the Cactuar side quest. Trying not to die by them. Because they're too fast for me to kill as of right now. Because they run away and I don't do enough damage to take out them. On top of that, they also have the 1,000 needle hit.
Did you not like grind right away, or just like going through the motion?
I grinded a bit in the beginning, but I kind of just went through a good portion of the early game without really grinding. I mean, I grinded every battle I came across. I just didn't stay in an area and grind it for like extra time. So I guess I'm weaker than I should be by the time I get here. I'm also doing the expert sphere grid for the first time. Normally there's like 3 sphere grids. There's the beginner, there's the neutral one, and I guess there's expert. I've never done either. I've only done the neutral one, not the beginner one, but the middle one. So this is my first time doing the expert sphere grid, which I really don't know too much of the differences besides the fact that I think they start in different spots and they go down a better route, more geared towards people who actually know what they're doing. But yeah, this is my first time doing it. And I have a hard time memorizing what paths people go down. I just go down wherever the fuck. But yeah, just a little bit of farming here for people because I was getting my ass kicked. But now I'm fighting a Cactuar, and he's just dancing all over me. I'm gonna have to run myself. Good God. I'm gonna have to escape because you're too strong. I'm just dying. I'm the one that ran. That Cactuar did not want to run. Oh wait, I also have to do that because for the Fiend collection quest where you gotta capture a certain amount of Fiends, and the Cactuars are a thing that is located here in the Thunder Plains. And Bikanel Desert. It's kind of funny.
Like, you got this one. Raw.
I'll try once I'm strong enough to take him out. It's because I'm used to killing them in one hit by the time I come back here. So, I normally don't do the Cactuar side quest now. And if I do, I usually don't fight them. I usually come back and do a lot of the side quests later. Here, I'm doing it as I go. That's the thing about RPGs that I love, though, is like getting as strong as I can as early as I can. That's something I love doing. Like, I know people who don't like doing that because it makes the game easier or whatever, but I like if I can max out and get my ultimate weapon on a disc 1, I will. 8s I could have if I wanted to farm cards. Fuck that. I'd rather farm monsters. Yes, it maybe take longer for some parts, but in terms of me, it's faster. Just because I don't like the card game, and then I gotta go and look up individual people. That's harder to find. For me, it's just like, oh, okay, there's this monster that drops this item at this interval at certain levels. Okay, let me go and just farm him for a while. So I sat there and farming rarer monsters. Like, I had to farm a Malboro. A level 100 Malboro for his tentacles. Oh! Wasn't hard, but I had to deal with him constantly putting all these status effects on me. Made the fight take longer, but other than that, like, yeah. Every enemy now is like level 100. And I wanted to see how hard the game gets. It gets there. I mean, 10-2 also does it. If you remember, or if you don't or not. 10-2 scales with you as well.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, kind of reminds me of once I have room for it, I want to install and play Final Fantasy 15. I want to try fighting that turtle. It's the most expensive of a mountain.
Oh, the Adamantoise Mountain. Yeah, I have yet to ever see it, but I hear so many things about that. I've never seen. I've seen 15. I've seen people stream it. All I've ever really seen is people fighting in caves and driving. I've never really seen anything massive from it. But I heard about the mountain Adamantoise, and I'm curious. I just hope it's not a gimmicky fight, which I think it might be. But either way, that's really cool because Adamantoise has always been like a big thing, and this is the first time he's a massive, like, boss. Usually it's kind of like a random enemy, maybe a boss, but he's really not that threatening. So I like that they're using other things besides Behemoth.
Behemoth at times is too overplayed.
He is. Him and King Behemoth. They're everywhere. Same with Bahamut. Like, Bahamut's another one where, like, every other older game, it's like, oh, you want to fight me? Fine. I like that. But now he's just, like, the strongest, one of the strongest summons in every game. And it's just like, why? Can I get Alexander or something? Like, Alexander was badass in 9. I love that. That one scene that he appears in.
I also kind of like how Shiva looks.
Yeah, Shiva's great. In all the games, she's always, like, sexualized for some fucked up reason.
The only one I thought was kind of odd was the one with the 13, where she's like a mortal type.
Yeah, I don't understand 13's weird Eidolon designs.
It still sucks if we don't have like a current gen or last gen version of 13.
13? Yeah, I know. It does suck, actually. Except for PC, if you want to count it that. But, like, I want to play 13 on a modern console. So I'll probably just do the PC ports of all three.
It wasn't that bad of a game, even though it got some hate, but it wasn't bad.
A lot of people are hating on 10 too, but like 10 is fantastic. I'm sure 13 has its moments. I'm sure people hate the characters, the hallway, and the game takes like 50 hours to open up, from what I've heard.
Shit, because fucking what was it, like, Lightning Return wasn't bad either. I think the worst one though was the third one, was the whole time mechanic.
Yeah, I heard that 2 was really good, or at least better. The only thing I hear that 2 had was like a DLC ending download or something. They didn't have an ending. That was like the worst thing I hear about 2. And 3 I don't even hear jack about, so that's gotta tell you something.
Because fucking 3 had the whole majority of the mask.
So you're able to rewind time?
To a certain point, yes.
Huh.
Like, I can't remember the story was kind of confusing. It's like 13, some kind of like in like a time loop thing where they like just died or some shit, and there's like a small town. You're able to like time loop back to like the beginning. So you could like do certain quests at certain days, or like do one quest the other way, get the item, do something, do something else.
So that's
yeah,
what.
It sounds good on paper, but like the game itself is like.
Yeah, no. That's what the time mechanic is what turned me off to Type 0. When I played Type 0. There's time related shit in that. And like the first thing I did when I was trying to leave the school was like, do you want to progress this or whatever? It's just like, I don't want no time sensitive shit. Make it like Dead Rising is fine, but when it comes to shit like that, no. Like there's some games where it's done horribly. Dead Rising's time, I get, kills that for people. It made the game for me. And that's why DR4 sucks. Because they made it an open sandbox. But when it comes to some games, it's not done well. Time-sensitive shit.
Yeah.
Type 0, I didn't even play that for like a good 2 hours before I was like, nah, I don't like that.
I
the whole...
playing it when it first came out here in the PSP, but the PSP couldn't quite handle it.
That's funny. That makes sense. It's a shame the PSP didn't get as more love as it did.
Yeah, remember, they're still making games for it in Japan, but like also, the PSP can't quite handle it's not GTA Live Stories, it's the other one. GTA Vice Stories, it couldn't handle that one.
That's a shame.
I remember I had it, the hack version downloaded and no crack on it here and there.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, apparently they're releasing Borderlands 3 on the Switch. I'm like, that's gonna be intriguing.
How is that gonna run?
I know. And it's a physical copy too.
So they're not going cloud.
Nope.
Wow, because we all know how that service is.
Cloud for some of the RE games is like, why?
No, oh dude, they are garbage. They are garbage. Not even that, the controls for the Switch just aren't good for those. No. I own them. They are ass. I was just curious, so I wasted money just to play something in bed. And I was like, I love Resident Evil, sure. No. Garbage. Garbage! Again, you need good connection. I have good connection. I can barely run it.
I was like, the shit that pisses me out about like the Switch, fucking like, from like the last gift card I got on the Switch, I was left over. I bought the Borderlands Handsome Collection for the Switch.
Yeah.
It's a fucking lie. It's not the Handsome Collection. You know how like the Handsome Collection when you play on the PS4 or the PS5, it takes you to a menu where you can either play or select the pre-sequel Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
When you buy the Handsome Collection on the Switch, it gives you 2 different downloads for the game. One download for Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, and then for the pre-sequel, the Ultimate Edition. And I want to say personally that the Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel on the Switch, they're not the PS4 version. I want to say they're like at least the PS3 version.
And they have to downgrade it somewhere, but that's horrible, yeah.
You know, I started getting Borderlands.
Think
like,
later,
you know,
Yuna.
cheap, I got it, but at the same time, it's kind of like I felt kind of cheated. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I feel that. I hate that they have to dumb down some games just to get them to run. Take out some shit. I feel that.
Like there's certain games, like I tell people, if you have the Switch and the console, so they go for the console.
Console, for the most part. Switch is really good for RPGs and side-scrollers and stuff like those.
Yeah, cause fucking like a while back with Danielle, while we were still dating, I checked out The Witcher 3 on the Switch.
Oof. That's gotta play like ass.
Yeah, she enjoyed it for the most part because she doesn't have any of the current gen stuff. She just has the 360.
Yeah.
So she played a little. She pretty much like the Switch that you got me. She took over for a while and just played The Witcher on it along with fucking what's that one game called? The one where you're on an island. Animal Crossing.
Hmm.
Cause I checked it out from the library, so I was kind of curious about Animal Crossing. She was like bitching and whining. She was like, "This is so stupid. What's the point of this?" And then boom, out of nowhere, she starts playing. Oh, I made us a house. We have matching outfits. I made the island bigger. I got this. I'm like, I thought that was stupid.
Not my cup of tea. I remember my dad bitching at me to buy a copy of that so he could play with Maya, and I'm like, the way he went about it was so wrong. He could have been like, "Hey, can you buy this so I can play with Maya?" And he was like, "Buy this," and he was like forcing me to buy it, and he yelled at him. I'm like, you could be nice and be like, "Hey, I want to play a game with Maya," instead of just buy this.
It's your dad.
Oh yeah, I get it, but man, that's not the way to do it. You have the money. Why do I gotta buy it? I just felt like I don't mind buying something for my family or niece, but I don't get why he asked me to buy it when he could have bought it. I just don't. I don't. And in the way he went, I'm fine with buying it, but the way he asked me, it was yelling at me. And I...
Like, I think it wasn't for the Switch?
Yeah, it was the Switch for Animal Crossing, New Horizon or whatever. And he was just like, buy this. And before I can even say anything, he's like, you better, or whatever. I'm like, you can't even sit there and say, can you buy this, please?
Wait. Does your dad have his own Switch?
Yes.
Yours?
No, he has his own. He bought his own and an Xbox One. So
Holy shit!
COVID and his retirement bored the fuck out of my parents. So my dad doesn't really play games. He was at one point playing a lot of the Switch. Here and there, I'll see him on like phone, like, you know, Facebook games. Like him and my mom play shit. But yes, he watches a lot of Xbox for, and he uses the Xbox for entertainment, like television shit. He'll use
Okay,
apps.
Like Netflix,
Yes.
all that kind of stuff?
I'll see him watching shit, but with the Xbox on. Because I don't know why, but yeah, he'll be using Xbox to watch shit. Versus
Okay.
playing it. Which is kind of what they marketed it for more, but yeah, he played a lot of the Switch with Maya when she was younger, and just the way he asked me to buy Animal Crossing was just very rude. It just felt like childish. Like, I don't know. That'd be like you being like, I need a new controller now, and then me saying I don't have the money, you'd be like, fuck you, or we're not friends, or something stupid. It's like, buy this. No, you have no choice. It's like, I do actually. I'm an adult. I don't have to. But I did. And it was just, and he bought his own. He got his own. This is when he used my Switch, and I bought the game, and then he got his own Switch and his own game. So I ended up buying it. Now I don't use it, and he has his own. So he ended up buying it anyway. I don't understand it. And I get it. Unless my dad ordered it offline, or online, he wouldn't have got it right away. I don't know what, but yeah. COVID and his retirement bored the hell out of them, so they wanted to do things, and they don't go out much. So yeah, my dad sort of started to play some games, kinda. He bought the Star Wars Dark Souls game back when that Fallen Order. Yeah, Fallen Order. When that came out, he bought that. He didn't. I don't even know if he's played that. But my dad's a big Star Wars fan. For anyone who doesn't know my family, I get my nerddom somewhere. My mom's Harry Potter fan. My dad's a Star Wars fan. I wouldn't say huge. Bigger than me, but
Bro, next thing you're telling me your mom got Hogwarts Legacy.
that'd be great. That'd be great, but no. But yeah, no. My parents are fans of some things. Like my dad has a Stormtrooper and Vader statue and posters and such. My mom was watching Harry Potter yesterday, and she can talk your ass off.
I gotta say Hogwarts Legacy was not a bad game. I checked out the library copy. I could not put it down.
I watched some of it. It looked really fun. I try not to play like hyped games for a while though, because that's when I don't enjoy them too much. Because I don't like when things are overexcitedly hyped up.
No, I feel you. Like the last game I was excited for was fucking Back 4 Blood when it was first announced.
Yeah.
And I remember like, yay, a modern fucking Left 4 Dead by the same team. Yay, more Left 4 Dead. And I checked out library copy, played it at Danielle's house, and I was like, this is it?
Yeah, it's garbage. Yeah, it's trash.
Granted, like the last game I was somewhat hyped for, but it still delivered was fucking RE4.
RE4 remake was amazing. It's...
Right now, I turn on the Switch and see how the PS5 is. And how's 10 right now?
It's going well. Getting better. Murdering instead of dying.
Because like at times I gotta say that when it comes to like fucking controllers, sometimes I have like the double plus. Like if you got me the Switch and you give me your other Pro controller for the Switch,
Yeah.
it works fine, right? And I mainly used it to like, I think I played some Pokemon, and then like, remember last time I used that controller was when I checked out Borderlands 1 in the library?
Yeah.
And then fucking, the button that uses for the grenade stopped working on the Pro controller.
Yeah, that sucks.
That was like, no. And then for the last shop, I got this, Pikachu edition Pro controller. And I was like, yay! This one works, right? And I think like the first week I was using it, it gave me a really bad drift, where it constantly kept pointing like up or to the side.
Yeah.
And I was so pissed, and I was like, not like, it's like freaking the first week I had it doing this shit to me, and then fucking, like, turns out all I had to do was hit the sync button on it, and it worked normal.
That's
And then
weird.
after that, it stopped giving me that issue.
Things are going good. Hinotoma, thank you for the raid. It's been a while. I hope you enjoyed some Pokemon. I have not touched Scarlet and Violet since it first came out. I got bored of it. Ow, my knee. I got very bored of it. But yeah, it's good to see you, though. I hope you had a good stream over there. I hope everyone's having a good stream over there. I hope everyone's enjoying some Final Fantasy. I can always enjoy Pokemon. I do love Pokemon. Just the new ones are falling off for me. But I've been playing Pokemon since I was a kid, so...
I still gotta go in and beat Arceus.
So do I! I have never caught him yet. I was in the process of completing the Pokedex for Arceus, and then I just stopped. And then BDSP came out, and I fucking beat... I beat one of them. And then I actually beat both of them, but I beat one of them mainly on camera. The second one, I got all the secondary legendaries that I couldn't get, so I have both copies of the other legendaries, and then the other copy half of the other legendaries that I couldn't get, because yes, I have both games. Beat it! Arceus, I'm in the process of getting Spiritomb. I still need him, and I need Arceus. I was in the process of doing all that, and I was shiny hunting. Yeah.
I rage quit Arceus in the very beginning. You know, like when they introduce you to those star circles that pop off?
Yeah.
The overpowered Pokemon?
Yeah.
Freaking, like, back when you first got me Arceus game, I was playing through it. I'm like, I could dodge these off of Pokemon. I played Dark Souls. It beam me nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Barrel roll away. Fucking. One of those circles appeared in the first area because I was running the Pokédex to max out the challenges for the tasks for the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I was also happy because I got an overpowered Sylveon from one of those star circles. And you know how like with the Switch you leave the game on hold?
Yeah.
I didn't think about saying it. I just have the game on hold. Go back to it, turn it on. Oh, something went wrong, and like I had to like close the game and put it back up.
I
But
hate...
all the shit I did for nothing, I was so pissed that I lost that Sylveon. I think I had not touched it since.
I know that feeling. Oh, I hate that feeling. That's why I try to save before I end the night. Because that's happened to me. Even the PS5, 4 has done that, where I put it on rest mode or whatever, and it just... Sometimes the game will come up, sometimes no. And then sometimes it'll be like, no, menu.
Oh, and bro, if there's not too much to ask, when it comes out, can you do Spider-Man 2?
Is there a thing for Spider-Man 2 that I don't know about?
No, not yet, but I mean when the game comes out.
I don't know anything about a Spider-Man 2 game, though. What's up with Spider-Man?
Apparently you could pre-order the game already.
Mm-hmm.
And this one you can, this one looks like you can play as both Spider-Man and the Black Kid. Can't remember his name.
Miles Morales.
Yeah.
It's co-op?
I have no idea if it's co-op, but you could pre-order the game.
I did not know they were making another Spider-Man. So it's gonna be like the Amazing Spider-Man, where you can just swing around and go through the city, like how it's Batman?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's that. I thought this was gonna be a different Spider-Man. I didn't know if it was gonna be that Spider-Man. Okay, cool. Because I really enjoyed Spider-Man. Spider-Man's really good.
I have no idea when it comes up, but can we do it when it comes up?
Yeah, I can look into it, yeah. I don't know if I'll play it, but we can look into it. Maybe get you it.
Not right now, but like...
No,
I
yeah.
have no idea.
Like, I don't know if I'll play it right away, but when it comes out, I definitely can look into getting it for you at the very least.
By any chance, did you get the Armor Core game, or is that not your cup of tea?
No, I haven't. I've seen someone play it, and it did not look like my cup of tea. It looked interesting, but at the same time, I don't know. I just wasn't a lot happening to really for me, at least when I was watching it. But no, I don't think I'm gonna get into it. I'm not expecting it to be Dark Souls with robots, but I was expecting a bit more similar combat. It just felt more like playing Gundam, where you're flying around and shooting shit.
Because like, when
It's
it
not
comes
my
to
cup of
Armor
tea.
Core, I never like really like played it or heard that much about it.
I've never played it either. I've heard of it, but well after Dark Souls, and Armor Core is their first franchise, so I don't know.
Yeah. Because I know like a kid in college used to bring me games on his Xbox.
Yeah.
And he'll play some of them. And then I saw a video on YouTube of a guy went through and he played all the Armor Core from like the OG one, all the way to the latest one that are available here in America. they seem kind of fun, but at the same time, they're very, very complex.
Interesting.
Because like in the earlier ones, it's like you have to like balance what you're gonna equip on your robot, because like your robot, depending on what you equip on, depends like how quickly he overheats, or like how quickly his battery drains or his fuel. You have to find like the perfect balance of what you want to use like your robot against.
Interesting.
Kind of like, remember that one game you had in the PSP? I can't remember what it was called, the one where like, you were a robot. And you kill other robots, and sometimes you took their parts to make yourself stronger.
Ah, fuck, I forgot what that game was. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of the game, but yeah.
Think of that, but a more complex version of that.
Interesting. Seems interesting. Yeah, see, it seems interesting, but it just, I don't know. Like, looks of it didn't seem to appeal to me, but...
Yeah, no, I feel like Armored Core is not for everybody, because I know there were some people who are just strictly Souls players who are playing it and are bitching about it.
Yeah.
And then the community that plays mainly Armored Core are making fun of them.
See, you can't... This is why I don't go into a game expecting it to be... Because I didn't go into Code Vein, Remnant, or any of those expecting Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I was expecting fun combat and a story, and even then, story is one of the last things on my mind. But if you go into a game, especially a game that's made by a similar company, expecting that, that's why Final Fantasy fails. It's because everyone's wanting to compare it to its older days, and that's not happening.
True.
Final Fantasy is if Final Fantasy honestly stayed turn-based, it would die. Still, it would still die. RPGs were really, really niche back then. It wasn't really until Pokemon, in fact, early Final Fantasy and Pokemon, that really opened up the US to RPGs. If you sit there and just keep making the same shit over, and look what's happening with me and Pokemon. It's the same shit over and over. And yes, they're altering ways you do combat, they're making some changes, but it's losing it.
It's also kind of surprising. I've seen the history of Square Enix before they came out with Final Fantasy. And I was surprised to find out that back in Japan, that fucking Phantasy Star actually came out before Final Fantasy did.
Yeah.
With Dragon Quest.
Oh yeah. Phantasy Stars. Yeah, I thought it was the other way around too.
Yeah, I thought Final Fantasy was the oldest one, but I was wrong, because apparently Final Fantasy took cliches from both Phantasy Star and Dragon Quest to make it work.
Ah, makes sense.
I found out that before Final Fantasy came out, Square Enix pretty much was well known for making, like, I want to say, like, visual novels on the PCs back then.
Yeah.
And then they got the rights to release licensing games for Nintendo. And like they came out with a whole bunch of sports games and arcade games. But then like they started to fall apart, because like they were spending more money than they were making.
Yeah.
And like the guy who wanted to do Final Fantasy, nobody believed in him. And the company was like, alright, I'm sorry, you should work on it. Everybody else needs to work on something that's actually making us money. But then in the end, they were surprised on how well Final Fantasy did. Like Final Fantasy literally was like companies like Final.
Yes, Square was gonna die out. They eventually bought Enix, or Soft rather. They bought Soft, became Square Soft. Yeah, there was a lot of issues. They were going downhill, and then Enix, then they became Square Enix. Yep. Square was dying out, and Final Fantasy, or Fighting Fantasy, which is what the original was meant to be called, due to copyright, they changed it. There's a lot of history involving Final Fantasy.
Oh man, Final Fantasy.
And it's come a long way. Oh my god, playing the old ones again to now, it has come a long way.
Oh, it has.
And it makes sense that it survived, because it's trying things. Pokemon is still the same core turn-based, even though it's trying to add open world and other things. That's why Arceus, in my opinion, I don't know how well it did. Arceus?
It did pretty good.
It had to have done well. Because Arceus was an amazing change to Pokemon. that they still haven't reciprocated.
Because like when it came to me personally, when like between Arceus and Scarlet and Violet, you know, they're both good games. You can tell there's a little bit more graphics upgrades to Scarlet and Violet, but at the same time, it feels like they put more love and effort
Into Arceus.
than they did Scarlet and Violet.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's definitely graphic quality is a little worse, but I think it's good that they have like the graphic quality and the new one, Scarlet and Violet, look good, despite it having like a bigger open area than Arceus, which is amazing there. But yeah, no, Arceus is very good. I think that's why it did well. It's because it was a change.
There's like, I have a small complaint when it comes to Scarlet and Violet. I wish it would have kept the little noise you hear on the map when it's shiny.
Yeah, I was going to say, because when I caught my shiny, I did that off camera. I caught a shiny Buizel. I didn't hear it. I just saw it. And it's a shitty shiny. It's gold or light gold, and he's already like brown. So it's one of the
since like in Scarlet and Violet, most of the time people they just like fast travel to where they gotta go.
Yeah.
Not my ass. I walk.
Walk everywhere. That's me.
Every nook and cranny. Just because you never know when a random shiny is gonna appear. And I forget I think I have like 2 or 3 shinies so far in the wild. So I have not really been like shiny hunting or like shiny breeding in the game yet.
Yeah.
And like one I vaguely remember was like I want to say like mid game or end game, the one little area by the lake where you see those small little like fish or dragon types.
Yeah.
Like around that section, I remember like a certain area. There were a whole bunch of what's that Pokemon called? Catfish or Terpeche? That dinosaur thing with the bananas on his neck?
Tropius. Yes.
Fucking like, I was walking around just killing those guys left and right, just farming up for damage and XP against my starter. When I noticed one was about to like dive down from my area to the area below, well, I'm like, wait a minute, is it just me a different shape? So I just booked at him, like, oh, it's a shiny! So I caught that fucker. Nice. And it's worse now for like people who are like, you know, they're not like hardcore shiny hunters, and they can't see the difference between like, you know, like some shinies are half ass, they're not that very different from the original form. Mm-hmm. So I feel bad for like people who are playing the games that don't know they're shiny.
Don't know that, yeah.
Not knowing you could probably pass up an actual shiny in their game.
That's what happened when I caught my Buizel. He's a very he's gold. When you have a bunch in your face, he's noticeable. But like, yeah, when I caught mine, all I did was turn around and I noticed immediately. But yeah, in these newer games, it's easier to notice. In the older ones, and you're running into a Pokemon in the turn-based in the wild, it's understandable. In the new ones, because you got horde battles, you have an easy comparison.
Yeah.
Buizel is normally like brown, and he's gold, like light gold. He's a shitty shiny. Very noticeable. Very noticeable. It still sparkles, you just don't hear it.
Oh man, Pokemon.
I have way too many shinies already, though. I bred so much.
I was kind of happy about the repeat of the Community Day Charmander.
Yeah.
In Pokemon Go, they're introducing not every month, but certain like maybe like a month or two, they'll have like a Community Day Classic, or they'll like bring back a Community Day from the past. And this month's Community Day Classic was Charmander. And I was so happy because like yesterday, I want to say I caught 17 or 18 shiny Charmanders on all 3 of my accounts.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, yay! And they gave us free quests to get the Mega Energy to Mega Evolve. It's either Charizard Y or Charizard X.
Nice.
But it's gonna work. I think like you could probably also co-op Pokemon, at least Scarlet and Violet. But it seems like the online is kind of wonky for it.
Yeah.
Because as much fun as the Switch is, it's like they need to work on their online thing.
Indeed.
Because as you know, I play Apex, and when they released the Switch version of Apex, it felt like I was cheating. because like I remember playing it and using the Pro Controller, and I was killing people left and right. Like it was
Yeah.
nothing. I felt like a, I don't know, do you know what a Smurf account is?
No.
Well, apparently in Apex, a Smurf account is somebody who's a high level when they make a whole new account just to fuck around and be assholes to rookies.
Hmm.
And I felt like that because I was like, I'm not a pro, but I felt like I was a pro because I was like, I think I won like my first 3 games, and I got a lot of kills and damage. And then I found out that apart from like playing with other Switch players, I was also playing with people that were playing the mobile one, and the controls were shit on the mobile. And man, the game was just like, how can I put this? It's like, it's bad. It's like, it takes a while to load the areas around you as you're moving around.
Yeah.
Played it for a bit and I quickly deleted that shit.
Where am I moving you to, Titus? Probably there, then. I guess I'll just take that path. Whatever. I don't really care. I'm not good at the sphere grid shit. As much as I enjoy upping my stats, I am not the best at the routes to take. Nor do I care.
I know on the Vita I got a sus. I can't remember if I did the middle one or the rookie one. Cause I don't think they had the expert one on the Vita version.
I wouldn't know. I haven't played that version.
But fucking, I was gonna say shit, I was my train of thought. Oh, I just remember just trying to complete as much spear as I could, just have everything connected.
Yep. My other file, I have almost every shit. I have everything completed, and I have a good portion of my stats maxed. Not, you can't do everything, but I have like near max health, near max like normal stats like luck, speed, strength, and all that. And I maxed it out. But,
So it's not possible to max out the spear fully.
well, it is just not. You can max it out fully, like getting every node and all the blank nodes. You can't max out every stat. You can have a good portion of your stats at 255 and maybe max health, but you can't have max health, max MP, max luck, and whatever the rarer like nodes that you actually got to farm for. Luck is one of those, and max everything else. I found that out the hard way. You can have like a good portion of your shit maxed, but it's either you pick and choose. Because if you have luck, luck is basically your speed and strength. The higher the luck, the easier it is. The more damage you do, and the easier it is to hit shit. In fact, a lot of the end game super bosses require you to have much higher luck than anything else because you need to hit them. So if you have luck, you don't really need any other. You don't really need too much agility or strength. You still do, but not much. Or accuracy and strength. I don't know. But yeah, like, because I think it's worthless to have strength, agility, defense, luck, and all that maxed, because they pretty much all do the same. Because I wanted to max out health and all that and MP on everybody, even though it's worthless. You can't. You also got to go back and delete some of the nodes that only give you 1 to 3 points, because the max for your stats, strength, and all that go up to 4. And the max of health you can get, I think, is 400, and I think the max MP node is 40. So you want to go back, take out all the nodes that are below 4 and below those MP and 4 health stats, and re-add them and re-go through again to max everyone out. It is a process. My files on the Switch and my PS4 have about 700 hours.
I'm not surprised to hear that, because I fucking was gonna say, only in Final Fantasy, there's like certain stats people don't think actually matter. Fucking, I remember, well, I think it was either 2 or 3 on the OG ones for like, your stats depending on like, you know, on how your opponents hit you.
Yeah. Evasion.
I remember, like, yeah. I remember like at the very beginning, I would stay one area and get hit over again, just to increase my evasion.
Oh,
After a while,
yeah.
You can't touch it.
Yeah, FF2? Oh yeah. That's what I did with Final Fantasy 2. I smacked the shit out of myself to up my health. And, you know, stuff like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Evasion? Oh yeah. Evasion is very good. Evasion is very good. Two is Final Fantasy 2 is it's good, but it's like Dark Souls 2. One of those games that you don't want to play. The biggest drawback with 2 is I'd be fine if the proficiency was faster. The fact that you got to use everything though to level it is rough. I like that you can make your character whatever the fuck you want. Which is really, I love proficiency, like with Borderlands gun system in 1, where you level it, the more you use it, the more it levels. I like that system.
Oh, I wish they would have brought that back. It's something I enjoy about Borderlands 1.
Like, I love that system in 2, but that's what made 2 worse, FF2.
And I felt like this is like a small detail. One thing I also missed about Borderlands 1 was, you remember how like when they show your weapon levels and had your character next to it?
Yeah.
I love how like depending on what weapon type you use the most, the logo will be behind your character.
Yeah.
It's small, but I like that little detail.
Yep. Yeah, it's nice.
Oh man, Borderlands. Memories of playing that shit back in the day.
Memories of beating 1 and 2 myself. And all the times I laughed at Jack when I shot him in the face.
I still, like, no matter how many times I hear, I still laugh when the whole thing with Claptrap at the very beginning. Where he's telling Bandit, like, oh, they have families!
I'm just joshing you, yeah.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, nah, fuck those guys, they were assholes. I love Claptrap. I can't get over just, that Claptrap is great.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm so intrigued about the movie, because fucking the movie, Claptrap is voiced by Jack Black.
Huh.
And the movie's also coming out next summer.
Wow.
Everyone, wait.
What's up?
I have something to tell you.
Here? We're almost out of here. Let's go.
I have to say it now.
Over there.
Somehow, my bad feelings always come true.
I've decided to marry.
I thought so.
But why? Why'd you change your mind?
For Spira's future and Yevon's unity. I thought it would be the best thing to do.
That's not good enough.
Wait, is it? Is it because of Lord Jyscal?
Hey, that's Sphere!
Show me.
I can't. I must speak to Maester Seymour first. I truly am sorry, but this is... it is a personal matter.
You're kidding, huh?
As you wish.
I'm sorry.
Just one thing.
I won't quit my pilgrimage.
Then it is fine.
Wait a minute, Auron. You don't care? I mean, you're not gonna stop her?
No, I'm not. As long as she is willing to face sin, all else is her concern. That is a summoner's privilege, as long as she journeys.
But that's...
Yuna, just one question. Can't you just talk to Maester Seymour? You got to marry him?
Don't know. But I think it is the right thing to do.
Okay, I guess.
Uni. Quiet! I I wish we could help somehow. Some way.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
She says I'm sorry. He says it's fine. She's willing to face sin. She's privileged. I didn't understand. But somehow, I felt like I didn't belong. But if I didn't belong with them, I'd be stuck in Spira, alone. And being alone in that place, well, I didn't want to think about it.
Next, we're going to Macalania Temple. Yuna can talk with Seymour there. We Guardians will wait until they're done and plan our next move. Understood?
Modern horror aren't that great.
I think like, the only cool thing about it was it had the actor from Supernatural in there, Sam.
Ah, okay. Nice.
And I think like one of the, you know how like in those like horror movies, they always have that one bimbo that gets naked, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The main bimbo that gets naked in the remake, on the bright side, I'll give him this, but it's really bad.
Nice titties.
But
That's
kind of
a
sad
A
about the whole
plus.
movie, a remake about fucking Friday 13 is that it has the Sam actor in it, and the one bimbo has nice titties. That's kind of sad, considering like that's the only good thing about it I could find compared to the kills that Jason does in the movie and shit, compared to like the kills that OG Jason does in the other movies. Like some of the kills that Jason does in the original movies, they gone down in horror film fame.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Horror is kind of taking a step back.
Shit, I was excited for this movie. I didn't know they made it. But from like the Mexican culture, the how do you say it? Like Llorona. They did a horror movie based on the legend about in Mexico. There is a mother who drowned her kids because she was too poor to feed them. So she killed them to save them the fate of starving to death. And then I think she killed herself. And the legend goes that in the river, she'll hear her crying in Spanish, saying, "My kid, my kid." And I don't know, I can't remember what happens if she bumps into you or shit. So like the movie based on it, it's bad. No, it was PG-13. The whole movie.
Wow. That sounds dumb.
Oh, it was. The whole concept was kind of like.
It's over.
I want to say it's called like a worse version than the Ring movie.
Yeah. Ring, Grudge, and all those movies. Oi. Oh, right. There's one of these that glow that disappear, don't they? Ugh. Putting gimmicks in these things, I forgot about. Hey, Slayer. I forgot about that. I think one of these stupid stones have a gimmick behind it. Dissipates!
I would love if like Sad got the Final Fantasy 7.
That would be interesting to see.
This may be kind of silly, but I would love to see 10-2 with a Final Fantasy 7 graphics just for the outfits.
Yeah. And 2 was interesting.
I guess some of the outfits in 10-2 are just fun.
Yeah, it's fan service. It's fan service.
I can't remember who, but I think remember somebody got a like a Moogle outfit, or somebody got like those things that you were chasing earlier.
Yeah. Yep. That's a fun fact. That's the mascot dress fair is one of the best in the game.
Aren't they like a bitch to get?
Because it's an optional dress for you. And it was added, I believe it was one of the new ones added into the international release.
Fucking 10-2 has so much shit. They're not careful to do some.
Oh, yes! Not only does it have 100% for the story, then there's the normal 100% for the game itself. Missing a simple thing will cost you. A simple thing as in missing talking to an NPC or accidentally skipping a cutscene or some shit. You can't even skip cutscenes. Ugh. No, the story is goofy. I like it enough for what it tried. The gameplay is amazing. Yeah. I have not played enough of 12, but I am excited to eventually get onto 10.2. Yeah, I would have been on 10.2 if I didn't fuck up and what? Like, I got lazy and tired and I didn't highlight in time, and most of my 10 videos are gone.
Oh, that really sucks.
I have a good portion of the beginning and a good portion of all the end game grind, but it's missing most of the story and leading into the end game grind, and I didn't even beat the game, so I just said, fuck it, I'll redo it. It's been bothering me for months. It's one of my favorite games. I've been wanting to stream it for a long time, and here we are, back at it. Finally, but yeah, it's one of those games that's been causing a lot more. It's probably been adding to my burnout is me stressing that I like to make footage for people, and I like it completed.
Yeah. Hold up, Brett. The mom called. Hello?
How's everybody doing, Twitch? I hope everybody's doing fantastic.
Right back. I'm gonna grab my food from upstairs.
Alright.
Ah, it sucks getting old.
I can't go back yet. Alright, well, that's fine.
You're worried about Yuna.
Yes.
Of course I'm worried about her. What is she thinking?
The simplest answer would be, in exchange for agreeing to marry him, she hopes to negotiate with Seymour.
Negotiate what?
I wonder.
What? All by herself?
She's strong, but Seymour is the better negotiator.
Well then, why don't we do something about it?
Yuna wants it this way.
I just don't get it. Doesn't she trust us?
On the contrary, she doesn't want us caught up in whatever it is she's planning.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But that makes me worry even more. She could just tell us.
That's the way she is. She's naive, serious to a fault, and doesn't ask for help.
You're probably right.
Yuna's easy to read.
Yeah, she is.
But hard to guard. Stand by her. Always.
I can't leave yet. All right. Well, seeing if I could. Didn't expect I could.
Slowpokes!
Sorry. It's funny how calm I was. Maybe it was because I'd realized that Yuna wasn't marrying Seymour for love. Not really. It was just her duty. Something she had to do before returning to her pilgrimage. That's what I kept telling myself anyway. And well, maybe. I realized that Yuna and I'd never, you know. Yuna, let's go.
Go send love to some streamers online, guys. You guys want to check out some amazing people. Send love to the Dr. K experience. He's live right now. I honestly don't know why his name is Games with Snakes when I barely see him gaming, but he's a pot streamer. If you guys are into that, go and join at your own risk. He's a very hyped streamer, which a little too much excitement for my taste, but he's fun. He's a fun streamer. I love Games with Snakes. Good guy. We got Tark with Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's a fun game.
Who's the fun streamer?
I'm just shouting out people who are live, but there's a guy named Tarkonix who's playing Hollow Knight, who's a very fun streamer. We got May, who's streaming Genshin Impact still, surprisingly.
I want to play that, but
it looks interesting, but it's a gacha kind of thing. I guess it's got gacha mechanics, and that's a big turnoff for me. But the anime style looks fun. She's live with that. We got that. We got Games with Snakes. We got Dr. K experience with Starfield. I think is all that Twitch is showing me that I generally join in on. And then there's probably a lot of people who are live that I just never see online. It's a shame, though.
Is Mercer on?
I don't know if he streams anymore or not, but I mean, I somewhat see him in Discord here and there when he's playing games, it'll say, but as of right now, he's not on Discord. I haven't talked to Mercer in a while, though. Can I leave now? I can. Ow.
I was gonna say gacha games are paying a butt. Well, I'm talking about your phone because I play a couple on my phone.
Yeah.
The only ones I don't play are the ones that Mercer pulls on the voice messenger thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't play those anymore. I played some of the Dragon Ball games.
I remember one of them, like, there was racing, I'm like, I don't play this. I wouldn't.
No time to waste.
Yeah, I don't know why he's... I don't play a lot of phone game shit either. I don't know why he's posting them.
Like, the only like gacha mode games I play is, you know the anime, Seven Deadly Sins.
Yes.
The X thing, you know, got me playing it where it came out, and I've been playing it ever since. And even though it's somewhat pay to win, but it goes to the gacha, and you really want a certain character that's being released, unless you get real lucky with the free diamonds, you gotta pay money to like, every time you like, during like certain special like summon, when you do a summon, this little meter shows up. And if you get to like a certain number, like 600, 900 points, you'll get the character in the end. Some people just spend the money and max out the meter and get the character, and then just repeat it. Because like, when you get a character again, you use it to pretty much power up their ultimate move that you do in the end.
Yeah.
And like, since I'm somewhat decent so far with free to play, I have a setup that helps me win against the people that are pay to win. Because you know the Deadly characters, Brett?
Meluitis.
Do you know the really big, the really buff guy Escanor?
Yes, I do.
I got really lucky. There's like a couple versions of him in the game. There's one called the Ultimate Escanor, where it's kind of the form he takes before he dies in the anime, where like, he uses like most of his like sun power, and he's like really buff. And he has two basic moves. A move where he stabs you with his finger with like a fire attack. And after he's done doing the attack, it has like an afterburn that attacks the whole party. And he has another move where he throws fireballs at you that hits for like an AoE. And he's like my main character. I got lucky, and I got one from like the freeway. And do you know the Deadly Sins Bumper?
Not by name, no.
He's the one that has the glasses and looks kind of like a female, but not a female.
Okay.
Because his skills, he has a move where he makes your other character's moves in the party stronger, like he blows up the moves. So like what I do in PvP is, I'll use his skill, select Escanor, make his skills like one level higher, and then with that, to easily kill one character right away from the enemy team. And then just like pick off the rest of them one by one.
Yeah.
It's fun. But like half the time people quit on me.
I forgot what the gimmick with this Cactuar Stone is. I usually just have a guide up. You would think after playing this game a number of times I would know, but to be fair, I have not.
I'll fun as it is, like, it's not about heart.
I haven't played 10 enough to do that. I've played it a number of times, but to be fair, you think I have played 10 more than I have. I've beaten it a number of times, but only a few. I've not played it that much. Huh.
Because like when I was stuck with Danielle, freaking, I remember they released Borderlands 1 PS4. It was like enhanced features to it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a remake, it was a remaster, right?
Remaster, yes.
And I remember trading in some of my broken PS4 controllers to buy it.
Damn.
From GameStop, Jimmy.
Yeah.
He knew they were broken, but he still gave me like a decent price so that I say like, they weren't broken. I was able to get the game like on the cheap. I think because of the controllers, I think I only spent like 20 bucks on it. And you know, it's been like a couple years since I played Borderlands 1. And like I know Borderlands 2 by heart, like Borderlands 1's like, shit, I forgot. But I just like, when you buy like, I can't say muscle memory, like finger memory, it's like, hey, I remember this. Oh yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah. Usually also when I'm doing things live, I also tend to make more mistakes on things. Like I know some of the trials that you do with the spheres and such, and I missed one of the destruction spheres, one of them, and one I was running around like an idiot for a little bit. So I always like Dead Rising 1 I know like the back of my hand, and when I was live streaming there was shit that I was missing, and locations of some of the stickers that I was missing. Dead Rising 3. Dead Rising 3 is.
I want to play Dead Rising with you, and like the last time you got
2 and
me
3
the
are.
PSN card,
2 and 3 are.
oh yeah, when you got me the card so I could buy the Personas 3 and 4 on here,
Mm-hmm.
what was left over, I bought in Dead Rising game. Let me double check which one it was.
We can play 2 and Off the Record together, and 3. 3 would have to be PC though.
Game library, collection.
But yeah.
Yeah, I bought Dead Rising 2 off the record.
There we go. We could play that. We could play that together. Yes, and the original.
Yeah, because like with the car you gave me to buy Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden, what was left over because I got a 0 on sale. I got Dead Rising 2. And do you remember a game I had on the PS called Conception?
No.
It's just a weird game where you're like a high school kid and you have sex with these maidens to create warriors to take to an RPG dungeon level up. And you keep it in it. And then once you become like once like the maidens are more in love with you, the more sex you have with them, the stronger the warriors you can make to take the dungeon with you. It's like the second one was released on the 3DS and then the Vita. And I have the 3DS one, and like they remade the first one, and they reset in the PS4, and it was on sale. So I also bought that to it was left over. Conception Plus. Maidens of 12 stars.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you get Kamari's shit out of these Cactuar quests. That's right.
Did you figure out what you gotta do?
I just... One of them has a glow, but it goes away. I think I have to do it not run into a battle, or not be hit by lightning, or not... or something. I forgot what the gimmick was. Well, I mean, I can't even really get Kamari's weapon yet anyway. Even if I did, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it.
And also, Brett, it looks like so far people are saying that the next RE remake might either be Clover Anka or RE5.
Oh, nice.
Because if it's RE5, we gotta play that together if it's still co-op. I don't mind being the black check.
Nice. And I think, yeah, I should have gotten all the Cactuar stones, I believe. That glow might have just been weird, I don't know. I sworn then I got them all. I sworn I got them all. Very confused. Because that last one had a glow and it went away, so I was like, why? I don't know why I care right now. But getting everything out of the way. I still want to somewhat fucking grind here at Thunder Plains before I move on. I don't have any capture weapons yet. That's later. I have to hit the Calm Lands before I can start capturing monsters. Otherwise, I would capture a Pikachu. Thank you, Moody, for the lurk. I appreciate. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Sorry
It's
if.
also kind of weird now that Ash and Pikachu are retired.
Yeah, it's dumb to me.
Wow.
Also cool is that, bro, did you ever watch the animated Batman cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
Did you all know that the voice actor of Batman and the original voice actor Harley Quinn from that cartoon passed away?
Yeah.
Because when I heard the Harley Quinn actor died, I'm like, no, Tara Strong is dead. I thought she was the original voice actor for Harley Quinn, but she wasn't.
Yeah. No, I think I did miss a stone. Yeah, I did. Oh, that's right. There is a ghost Kakor that follows you. So yes, I did. Oh no. So yes, I did.
Can you go back for it?
Oh no, I can do it. There's no way to like fuck this up or anything. I can easily do it at endgame at this point. I just trying to do this with battles and my memory and me also being on stream where I think I know what I'm doing, then I always prove I'm not. But there's shit. Yep, that's my cue right there. I have 2 Cactuars in battle. Should be a third. Yeah, I figured. The last one I'm missing. But it's the only one that glows and goes away, so... I knew I was missing something. I was just very confused because it wasn't doing anything. And I normally always do this at the end. I don't do it now. And again, I haven't played a lot of Tet. Like, I played a number of it. And I've beaten it almost fully 100% twice. But I didn't. There was still the end game optional boss that I didn't fully beat, Penance. But other than that, like, I've never fully beaten everything, and I've beaten the game several times, probably a good 4 or 5 times in my life.
The one thing I wonder, when it comes to the Final Fantasy VII Remake, are they gonna bring back the ultimate weapon?
I hope so.
Because you already beat 7, right?
I've beaten, but the remake? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've only beaten it on. I've beaten it on a normal or whatever. I haven't beaten hard mode, and there's like an optional boss that you can fight in the VR world, but I haven't done that yet.
I only beaten the on easy, just for the sake of going through it and experiencing the story.
Yeah. I was trying to platinum it.
With the UFO thing.
Yep.
Because you gotta do the UFO DLC to unlock the VR boss guy.
I did not know that. I was told by Angel that it was a hard mode boss, so not know that. That's dumb.
Like pretty much like the main villain from DLC. They felt like Kingdom Hearts villains.
Great. I mean, they're trying to fledge out Yuffie, who got no development in the original. So I guess this is newer content.
Yeah, because like playing through the, it's kind of cool. Some of the abilities they give her, they made her feel kind of OP. I played on easy, and I was kind of restless, but her defense shit in the DLC. So if you're gonna play at a hard difficulty, if it's possible, I highly advise you. I just went through it just to get it done, but I didn't really grind. So if it's possible, if you're patient, grind that.
Yeah.
There's so many times where I got close to dying.
Damn it! H. Right there, you fucker! Right there! Run away! Who's gonna run away first, me or you?
Me. It depends. Do you have the ability to run away?
I mean, I have the ability to normal run. I don't remember there being an ability where you... Run is an ability you unlock. I don't think there's any other further run ability.
I was just trying to make a Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, the runaway. Anyway, you gonna show up for me, Glow, or just gonna ignore me now? I'm gonna have to exit the screen, aren't I? Yeah, this is the one that... Nope, wait, there it is. Got it! Okay. I've not waited here. I've always usually just get it, like, pretty quickly. There's a glow on one of these stupid Cactuar stones that goes away. I got it now. Woot! Ow! Now I get to fight potentially 3 of them. And die.
Oh, shit.
That's alright. It's alright. They're not... They only have 500 health. I just don't do enough. And they have way too high of accuracy. Or evasion. I can barely hit them. Hell, Lulu does like 80 to them with her magic, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sitting here when most of all my characters, even Auron, only does less than 100 damage to them. Fuck that. I almost killed one. I have brought one from 500 down to 200. It's not a lot of health. It's just whether or not they won't kill me with their 1,000 heals or run. Making it hard.
Remember, was it the final boss or the boss that one thing in 10-2? It affected tentacles in different parts?
Tentacles in different parts. What? Sorry, I'm only great when I see things, more or less. I have to think. I mean, there's a final boss in 10-2 Vegnagun that has multiple parts that you hit, yes?
Is he green?
No. He's like a giant black machine. There's a green boss that has tentacles? Like...
I'm trying to remember where it was.
Because there's a plant monster earlier on at one of the earlier areas that actually has tentacles that stick out of the ground. It's right before Ifrit.
You fucking like only played through like 10-2 like fully through once. I was like back in the day.
If it's 10-2, I don't... Off the top of my head, I can't recall anything. And I've played through 10-2 number of times, but I've only beaten it fully once.
Focus on the enemy.
I've made it to the end twice and only beaten it fully once because my original playthrough I never finished it. PS2 version. So I don't know what you're talking about off the top of my head.
But must remember again to look it up.
I don't know if it's a boss. Because yeah, even if I play games, I'll still be like, wow, I don't remember this. Sorry for anyone on Twitch. I haven't done much progression or whatever. There's been a lot of talking and I apologize. Well, I know you guys like that, but I apologize because that's actually entertaining. It's where you talk. But I feel like me taking forever and having like the start of me and you talking, I was like barely doing anything, and I feel bad for that. And I feel like I didn't do much progression, which is okay. But I need to grind a bit. I don't, but I want to. Grindstones. Sharpen me. They've confused my mage. Wow, they...
Did you hear Pokemon Go Monster Hunter?
No, I did not hear that. What? Interesting.
I'm like, it's a crazy, but like, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're trying a lot of different things with Pokemon, I guess. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be hard to ride the popularity of an original creation. Yes. Exactly, yeah. I mean, you gotta be in doing the same shit over and over and grinding for the same shit over and to enjoy Monster Hunter.
Yeah, because like fucking like the Pokemon, the basic Pokemon,
Oh, Go? Oh yeah. Pokemon Go is fantastic when it comes to the idea because it feels like what it would be in real life. If Pokemon were real and you went around, you would be traveling the countryside. I actually enjoy Pokemon Go. I would play more, but I don't walk. I don't go out. And at that time, I didn't have a data plan unlimitedly. Now I do, but yeah, I don't go out. But yes, no. The idea is amazing, and it works for Pokemon. Other augmented reality games, not so much. Like Mario Run, not so much. That probably would work better for a Sonic game. Or maybe Sonic Run, I guess. But Mario, no. Whatever other augmented type reality games, no, they don't work for a lot. Like, you know. You gotta build a certain new game based around the mechanics of its original existence. It still is it's a new game involving capturing Pokemon how you would in the real world or how the show does it, and it still combines trading, capturing, and PvP with, you know, taking over gyms and such. It's got raid fights. It still is the basis of Pokemon. But if you're gonna take a franchise and make that into something, completely changing it, yeah, it's not gonna work well. I'm sure Harry Potter, no. Because that's a movie, though. That's a movie. So. That's another one. You would think Walking Dead would have worked, but still, that's a show, though. They don't really have anything I feel like when it comes to shows, you don't really have a basis to really work around. When it comes to a game, you can easily build, because you have mechanics built around something. Pokemon works perfect for that. I don't know.
I was gonna say like the Walking Dead one was kind of weird. I tried it out during the first trailer show, so I didn't get it from on it. I had to play it from out, and even then it was kind of odd because like the map looked like doesn't look like the Pokemon Go map because it's generic map. You look at it on Google Maps. It just shows like the outline streets and shit. And like you could like build like a base, and like you'll see like zombies like walking around the map, you tap on them, and you'll go into a fight. Depending on what characters you have on your gacha system, determine who you're using in battle and what weapon you're using. You pretty much go in there, kill the zombies, there's a survivor, you rescue them, and you bring them to your base.
Yeah.
Certain amount like survivors in your base per day. And then that was it. And then you'll get like when these zombie battles, you'll like get points and shit. You can use do like certain challenges like today.
Lady Yuna, it is good to see you made it through safely.
Yeah.
And if I may, congratulations on your betrothal.
Maester Seymour's people are expecting you.
Take that road to go to Makalania Temple.
What do we got? What are you ladies doing here?
We're on watch duty at the temple at least until the wedding's done. Anyone tries to crash our party, we'll send them packing.
What you got?
We've received several reports of summoners disappearing these last few days. Please be careful, my lady.
Well, the Albed aren't going to be kidnapping summoners any longer. That's done. That's pretty much done with.
Now, Pokemon Go, I want to take that. Get a second Master Ball.
Oh, nice.
It's very, very great. You know, it's free. You have to
Hmm.
Sorry, maybe next time.
Pokemon at $5.99. Win 60 raids, have 30 eggs. Catch 100 different species of Pokemon. make 120 excellent throws, complete 160 passes, score 50 KM, spin 200 Pokestops, get 100,000 XP, get 100,000 stars.
Wow. I forgot to get Kamari's Blue Mage ability off those Cactuars. Blah, blah, blah. I wonder if it's those Cactuars or the ones of the desert. I'm not sure if it matters. I think it's 1,000 needles he gets. I think this guy gives me this guy gives me Aqua Breath? Yes. See, I have some memory. I don't give a fuck about Kamari, but hey, I'll remember getting his Blue Mage skills. I'll be right.
Oh, I also remember fucking trying to find all those books to understand the beast language. Now I'm getting all the books for it.
Okay. Get something in the stomach. Grab the string cheese. Oh. Yeah.
Brett,
Hmm?
I remember about that. Getting those books to understand the beast language.
Yeah, the Elbed.
Did you ever fully get them?
Yes, I did. I have it on the PS4, or PS5, my other file, but I'm playing a new one. The last time I streamed the game, I nearly completed the game, so yes, I do have it. I could easily transfer, do the load save thing, but I want to show it. But yes, I have it done. Yes, I have it done. Same with 10-2. I really do like that you can play the game with it completely translated. But I prefer 10-2's New Game. Because New Game Plus adds a lot of your super bosses that you gotta actually farm shit for to grind and fight. And oh my fucking god. Some of them are really fucking hard. Especially the fact that 10-2 is an active game. That makes it even harder. I mean, that's what makes Final Fantasy the best, though. The active time battles is some of the best. But oh my fucking god, yeah. The way I won with the mascot dress sphere. It's where Yuna's the Moogle and one's the Tonberry and one is the whatever other thing. Such an OP dress sphere because, god, if it wasn't for Yuna's curing and shit, I would be dead. I don't know. It was basically Omega weapon, but much, much worse. That's basically what he looked like. I don't remember the name of him, but he basically had the same model as Omega weapon. And oh my fucking god, he's probably one of the hardest weapon in 10, in any of the 10 games. He's definitely not Ruby and Emerald weapon level, but he's close. Like, he's harder than 8's weapon, he's harder than 10's weapon. Yeah, these are super bosses though, so that explains why. Something you actually gotta fucking earn. And I was in the process of trying to do all the Pokemon mechanic where you capture all the monsters. And you have to, like, use some of them in battle. I was doing all that. And I'm almost done with that. they have this weird thing that the bestiary monsters, if in order for you to fully complete the bestiary, you have to like level them up enough, and they get like a weird backstory to them. I get it, the fiends were once human beings that died, but it's kind of weird seeing two fiends talking like they're freaking normal people and having a background story. It's funny. 10-2 is goofy. You ever wonder what the life of a weird lizard was like? The 10-2 has got you. NT is garbage. I have it. I was curious about it. No, it is garbage. Yeah, I enjoyed both Dissidias. I've been wanting to play that again, but I don't really want to sit there and just emulate at my computer too much. That would be a fun game to do. That'd be a fun game to do a stream on, because I've already, like, emulating games are fine, but I just get that. I just want to. I'd rather play that in my bed if I could. My PSP is. Oh, my PSP doesn't work. Well, it probably does, but the the D-pad is fucked, making it impossible to move. So if I'm playing side scrollers, my character's running left constantly. You remember, because I cracked it, and then I got it fixed, and then it was never fixed. And then, like, oh yeah, yeah.
That thing, it only ran the Stadia 1 and 2. I had to fucking change the controller and the camera.
Ugh.
So I'm only playing with the green pad, because I have the camera on the joystick, I have the phone control, but the fucking also
Ugh.
and you have to deal with the camera sliding going slowly around the circle.
Ugh. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that.
The bad part is fucking
Yeah.
Thinking isn't solving anything.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that. Macalania Woods. I also like that Titus called it Macarena. Yeah, I did that in my head when he said that. When he said that, I'm like, are you fucking real? Hey, Macarena. Yeah. Macarena. I love that Titus just does not listen in this game. People will say something to him, and he'll just be like, "Oh shit!" They were like, there was a scene where Lulu's like, "Don't tell Wakka that Yuna's in Al Bhed," and then Titus is immediately like, "I gotta tell Wakka." Why? Like, for multiple reasons. You know Wakka's racist at this point. Why would you want to tell him that? 2, what reason does he need to know Yuna's background for if he doesn't already? Like, that's like me just telling you out of nowhere what my nationality is for no reason at all. Like, what reason do you need to know that, aside from if me and you were talking about it? But just the thought of it coming out of nowhere. I get it. The Al Bhed is caused a lot of pain, was kidnapping summoners, and they used forbidden machina, blah, 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 and race. A lot of people are racist. It's just going to cause more problems at the time of 10 at this point in time, because Wakka still is not over his racism. But why does he need to know about Yuna's backstory and lineage anyway? I just feel like that's not important. Even though it adds to the story, it helps build character, Wakka not needing to know that Yuna's in Al Bhed, though, shouldn't be a premise. Thank you for the biddies! Hmm? Yeah, I mean, I definitely can understand that. He definitely is also from a different era, or different, whatever. Even if he's fake, he's from a different town, so he speaks differently. I totally get it. It's just, it's kind of funny, because at times where people just tell him something, he'll just not listen. Yeah, ooh, hot. Yeah. It was funny because Lulu's like, don't tell Waka, and he's immediately like, I need to tell Waka. It's like, what the fuck, dude? No need to say thank you. I appreciate the love and the biddies much nonetheless. You are an amazing, amazing person, Gucciani. Thank you. Titties, yes. No, bits. I mean, yes, he could give me titties too. But he gave me bitties, or bits. Twitch bits, the equivalent of a penny. 1 bit is a penny. So he gave me 10 pennies, basically. Not that I care about the amount, because he's still very generous. Like, I'm just trying to tell you the conversion, that bits is a cent. It's just more money. It's just different money. You can donate direct money with actual dollars. Like, it'll still be in bits. But you can be like, oh, here's 1,000 bits. Whatever. Stuff like that. You can still give them like $100 worth of bits. Stuff like that. But yeah. Or you could just straight up sub to somebody straight up. Or donate directly $10, $20, $30, $40. But like normally I spend like, I don't know, $50 on a big pack of bits and just drop 1,000 on you or 10,000 on you. The most I've dropped is probably like 50K. 50K bit. 50K bits. Not 50K! That is more money than I have ever had. If I had $50,000, I'd not be living with my parents. Rip 10 biddies. Thank you. Also, the bits have emotes tied to them. He just sent me a rip bit. You know, a gravestone bit. It's kind of cute. Yeah, I like that. There's also little bitty emotes. Yeah, it's just a great way to interact with people, though. Like, and a lot of times you can get them for free by watching ads and shit. Or... yeah.
Like I told you, I've been watching lately on YouTube the Connor VA guy with Iron Mouth, but I do not watch their
away.
Their banter.
Yeah, the banter is the best part about Twitch. Or content in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's a boxing YouTuber, and she's a real life.
Okay.
I don't know the details, but apparently she's like,
Ah. Oh, okay. Oh, that's... her treatments? That's awesome. I wouldn't know.
And apparently her YouTuber model is like they're about like 10 grand more for like design. And then she spends more on the plastic for the design. But like the banter is cute because like he does.
This might help your complexion.
And lately, the machine from Iron Man, whenever he sees a plushie called Cinnamon Roll, he has to buy it and ship it to her. And it's like a cinnamon roll pack. Every time he sees cinnamon roll, he has to either win it or buy it and send it to her.
Aww, it's cute.
And it's cute because like during one of the Comic-Con, they appeared in last year. They were the one in California. Here's the roll. They did a little thing where they talked to people. He's there in real life, and she started her YouTube
Yeah.
Because apparently you can spend over $5,000 buying a freaking SeaWorld and somewhere here in America.
Hmm.
And she recently got her parents and herself a new and a bigger house to live in. And one room just covered with things.
That's cute.
Like, because of that, I've been watching I think the company is called Jojo.
Uh-huh. That's cute.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
You like that?
I've been watching Final Fantasy videos lately.
Like what? With the guys or like
Let's Plays. Let's Plays and review videos. I don't know why. I've been big in Final Fantasy mood since my time off. I've beaten the Pixel Remasters of 1 through 4 and nearly 5. I started 8 and I'm at the end of that and here I am on 10. That sucks. I guess I'll just get you a card so you can buy them on the PS4, PS5.
Have you seen Donna?
Donna? Can't say I have.
What's up?
We got separated on the way here.
Yeah.
Damn it all! I've got to find her.
Calm down.
But if anything happens to her...
Running around in a panic is not going to help. Right now, you have to keep cool and search.
But...
Guard your emotions, then guard your summoner.
You're right.
Shall we search?
No, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Sir Aaron.
What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to wish him good luck.
I mean, yeah, My Little Pony games are around. There was a pony game on Genesis that I used to play as a kid. Don't ask. Dead Cells is amazing. Why? I mean, I know Peppa Pig's on there. I've seen it. But why?
No problem.
The reboots, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have the originals on PS5. I know the PS3 has the originals.
Yeah, sadly they're not on the PS5.
Yeah, I mean that's why I kept my PS3 around because it has. That's how I played the original Final Fantasy's PS1 versions, like, and some games like the original Resident Evils. That's how I was able to play those on stream. That's one thing about the PS3 I miss. Like, you could buy classic games like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. You could buy Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. You could buy Legend of Dragoon and shit like that. Yeah. Probably the best fighting game Dragon Ball is ever gonna get.
Yep.
And it's not my thing because I'm not a competitive fighter.
The game was cool when it first
It's great. The
After I lost,
yeah, I am not a competitive fighting game person. I enjoyed Kakarot more than it, and that game fell off.